DDR melee would just be the most beautiful thing ever.
And that's
imagine moonwalking in real life.
and that, guys, is the story of what Nintendo told me personally. Oh shit, are we on stream now? Okay. Welcome to the Mafia stream, guys. Hello everyone. We have people playing Mafia now. Let's see. Can you turn on your camera, Mango? I believe you are playing, right? If you are playing, then we need your camera. His ID in Discord is now Sir12 and O. All right. Well, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, I believe, and here are the roles for 9 people. Okay, it will be 6 town. Okay, and there will be 2 Mafia and 1 Vigi. Okay, so we're gonna try a Vigi this time.
Okay.
So no cop, it'll just be Vigi. Do you guys know how a Vigi works?
I barely know how Mafia works.
I don't know anything about anything.
So here's how Mafia works, okay? There's going to be 2 people. First, everyone add me as a friend. I am Hotbid in the Discord. Add me as a friend because I need to be able to add you to a group with the Mafia, okay? So please do that. Once you've done that, please message me 1 message, just a hello or a hi or whatever, okay? So do that right now, and then I'll explain it.
Are we gonna get a Mango cam? There he is.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Okay. All right. So basically, this game is there's town and there's Mafia. Okay. There's gonna be 7 town and 2 Mafia. One of the town has a special role, and you are the Vigi. Okay. We can make that role the golden gun if you guys want. Do you guys want to play with that? It is a bit crazier.
What does the golden gun do?
So golden gun is you can shoot during the day. You have 1 bullet, okay? And you shoot someone during the day. And if you shoot a Mafia, the Mafia is just dead, okay? If you shoot a town, you die.
Oh my
But but you reveal that they're town, so it's kind of good too.
Okay.
Do they both die? Like if
no, only you as the shooter dies.
You as the shooter die if you shoot a town.
And the town member doesn't die.
The town member doesn't die, but he gets cleared. He's like,
it's too
officially
cool not to do. It's too cool not to do.
I mean, if you guys want to do it, we can do it, okay?
Yeah,
it's a very fun role to do because you can threaten people with it, you know? Like,
in general, is it considered
it's stronger than cop in my opinion.
In general, is it considered a Mafia buff or a town buff?
It's a huge town buff.
It's a town buff? Okay.
Because you're clearing a town or you're killing a Mafia. It's like super strong. But I think you guys might need it.
It's like IRL. It's IRL.
That sounds busted.
Okay, well, I will. Okay,
be killed too, right? So you have to use it early enough before you just die.
You have to vote to use it.
Yes. No, you don't have to vote to use it. The person can just decide.
Just one person randomly has it?
Yes, that's how it works.
One person has it, and then you could use it, ideally, to actually kill a Mafia.
All right, so now I will random the rolls. Does it? Let me explain first. Okay, so there's 7 town. One of them is Golden Gun, and 2 Mafia. At night, the Mafia will be in a group with me. Okay, and then in that group, they will decide who to kill at night, and then during the day, the town will discuss amongst themselves and try and figure out who the Mafia is. Okay, simple enough.
Can they leave notes?
Yes. When the Mafia kills someone, they leave 1 4-word note, okay, on the body.
Ginger.
Please do it. You could be funny if you want.
They have to every single time?
They don't have to leave anything because then they would just leave nothing. So you can leave nothing, but that's lame. Leave something, okay? Be funny. Okay, so are we ready to play? If we're ready to play, everyone please turn off your cameras, mute your mics, and message me just a one-word message, please.
Is the note read aloud to the group?
Yes, it is read aloud to the town.
Okay.
Okay, this first night might take a second, so 1 moment. So, if you received no message from me, you are town. Okay? If you got no messages from me, you're town. And if you are Mafia, now decide. You got to decide your note. Please write the note that you want to leave on the body after you decide on who to kill. All right. All right, everybody. Everybody turn your cameras on and your mics on. I'll wait for everyone so you can get everyone's reaction.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Juan, you're dead.
Oh.
Juan, you're dead, and the note reads 12-0. I'm gonna turn off my camera, and you guys can. You have 8 minutes to decide.
Dude, you know what's crazy is I was thinking to myself, if I was Mafia, I was actually going to shoot Juan and leave a note. I'm 12-0. I had that.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
the
back.
most obvious,
I'm
most
not.
obvious.
And then that's what you
frame of
did.
all time.
And then you
I
did that
was
just
thinking
now.
of killing Mango and writing 12-1.
Interesting.
That's kind of funny.
interesting.
It's kind of funny.
So I just want to give props to whoever the Mafia is because I was going to do the exact same thing if I was you.
Everyone was thinking it.
Well, it's like a very easy double mind game if Mango was trying to play us too, though. to be
Right,
fair.
right.
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
it looks,
you just
it
can't.
looks
read
like an
it.
obvious frame job.
It's definitely the first meme in this group, right? Like the moment Mango joined, that's the meme we already have. And so whoever is doing that is cashing in on the first meme we have.
Yeah. Wait, so can I confirm we're playing with Golden Gun?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Cool.
thing we're doing.
Someone is the golden gun.
Right. So if you reveal that you're the golden gun, you have to use it. Otherwise, Mafia just kills you, presumably. Right?
Correct. You can use the golden gun during the day. You can save it.
I
Yeah,
have
why?
a golden gun, but I'm not gonna use it. Now please kill me.
Spark is the Golden
Did
Gun.
you
we're
not hear
fine.
what I just said?
Spark's the
This is all part of my plan.
Is
Spark is gonna die.
I'm not actually the golden gun.
Oh, I forgot. I have to press caps lock to speak. Have I been
See,
silent for
that was
some
a good
time?
strategy.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
have.
have.
I thought you were
Oh,
talking to your
okay.
stream or something.
Spark was
Come on,
studying the
Hugo.
reactions.
My
Who
bad,
looked
my bad.
confused when Spark said,
Yeah.
I'm the golden gun?
Yeah.
Is that part of your
I-
stream?
I-
or-
I was
I know
just
what I'm
upset.
doing.
No, Spark, like that's just gonna give them. They're gonna want to kill you because now they know that you.
That's
have the power
fine.
to
Yeah, I
defeat them.
totally have it. Yeah.
Yeah, he totally has
Get them
it.
off the trail. Yeah.
Is this where we all claim?
It's all
Like
part
what
of
Ken was
my
talking
plan.
about earlier?
I
We
too
all
I
the
have
golden
the
gun.
golden gun.
Yes.
I have the golden.
Wait, no, I have the golden gun.
Let he who is not the golden gun throw the first stone.
True.
Shoot the first gun.
So I heard you guys talking about how we feel about the meme start. I personally feel it's a little dangerous to go one way or the other with that because it could equally be both, either Mango trying to play us or just someone trying to frame Mango with the Hungry Box kill. Don't know what the Hungry Box kill outright really means though.
You know what it means.
I
I mean, 12-0. It's 12-0.
Don't play stupid, Hugo. You know
So I know
exactly
killing
what it
Hungry
means.
Box, I've heard, is pretty common.
It's rather common, yes.
Technically, he survives a long
Percent.
time when he's Mafia. The longer he lives, you start to think that something's sus.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. yeah.
My hunch is Toph is triple mind gaming us with his. Oh, I totally would have done the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my hunch.
That's a pretty good hunch.
That
And
does
I
As I
have a
was-
golden gun.
I-
and I can use
I
it
was
on you
thinking-
or something.
I was thinking to myself, as I say this, it's gonna make me look sus, but I sort of don't care that much because I'm town.
Damn.
Good
Playing
bet.
that
What if
card.
I
huh?
use my golden gun, which I totally
am.
have? What do you think
You should
about
use
that?
it. Use it
Well,
right
then
now.
you would die as I'm town. So I dare
All right.
you, motherfucker.
Good answer.
Am I allowed to pretend to use it even if I don't have it?
What does that mean?
Yeah, but
pretend
then-
to use it. Yeah, you can do a gun motion with your hands.
You're completely legal.
What is,
Yeah.
what is
Makes
even
good sense.
pretending to use it? I don't understand how that.
Like he says he wants to
I
use it,
say,
and Ken would just shut you down.
Alright.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
happened.
If you
Right,
have
exactly.
if you have the golden gun, you have to tell me that you are using it on this person. Final shot. Okay, just say that. That's the word. Final shot. Okay.
All right.
And then
In that
I
case,
will
I'm totally
execute.
going to hold off on using it.
Good lord.
I think
I
he
think,
has it,
I think
guys.
we've
he
wasted
has
way
it.
too much time talking about
Yeah.
Spark's shitty
You
golden
guys have
gun.
3 minutes
But
left.
I feel like
maybe.
we haven't figured anything out
Is
yet.
it normal to
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
stuff out in the first night?
It's
You kind of
always
poke
hard.
around usually.
You poke around.
Yeah.
See who gets
Um,
scared?
Does the note get written by both people in tandem, or does it just get written by one person?
They have to agree on it.
Okay.
Oh, so they agreed on 12.
My
Well,
read-
can you read it again?
Okay. 1, 2 dash 0. That's
Okay.
what it is.
Okay, that
Like,
makes
exactly.
sense.
I mean,
Good enough.
it matters. It matters.
Can
You
you
know-
read it backwards?
Backwards would be 0 dash 2 1.
Okay, yeah. Squid, sorry, go
Sorry,
ahead. You were saying something?
I think my read is some combination of blur, chillin', or hugs right now. That's my read.
What about Mango?
That's like half the.
Why don't you shut up, Spark, with
Yeah.
your shitty shoot
Well-
your golden gun, bitch.
I'll
come out and be like
Relax.
So
Also, Blur has
all-
done exactly what he did yesterday.
all-
and so is chilling. They have not said nothing.
They've not said a single thing.
all
Okay.
I have right
I'm
now
down.
is that
I'm
so
just tired.
far all I have right now is that so far Squid's asked like 3 moderator questions, just wasted like a minute. Like he's asked about the golden gun, he just asked
Squid's never
another
played
one.
before. I explained the rules of Mafia to Squid 10 minutes ago. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's
how
like
Squid
that's
is,
all
dude.
I know.
Good contribution.
It's possible, but I'm just saying that's usually what Mafia does,
Really
right? They ask
helping
a
out
bunch
the
of
team.
moderator questions to seem like they're helping, but they're not. They're just asking rules, you know. Fuck you,
sure.
chillin'.
Sure.
My
So-
read is based off people that would find this joke funny. People that would think
Everybody here would find that funny.
Yeah.
that,
If not, I've lost touch with the Smashers
Spark,
of the world.
Spark, how funny is it to just write 12-0 because Mango's
Not that-
Mm.
That's pretty funny.
So-
I'm
You're
not gonna lie.
tough.
question-
Yeah,
pretty
you're
fucking
tough, Spark.
Question.
How dare you.
So, of the 8 people with Mafia only having 1 kill power, do we have to act yet, or do we have the time
definitely
to
vote on
get
8.
more information?
6 and 2. So we don't have to, but if we don't, then it's well,
I
yeah.
have
I
a
mean, it
suggestion.
would just be
I have a
5 and 2
suggestion.
tomorrow.
If you're town, you can't win unless you vote people off.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
we don't have to do it on day
Even this
1,
early.
Ken.
Okay,
Unless-
no, he's making a Ken joke.
What?
Never mind. Yeah, never mind. He's just making a Ken joke.
You don't
Okay,
gotta-
Town only wins
Unless-
if
You
they.
don't gotta say it like that.
That's what he said.
Eventually, we have to
True.
vote people off.
Um,
But I would be
Hugo,
okay
do you-
with
do you
no voting
have-
today.
Hugo, do you have any reads? Anything? Do you have anything right now?
No, that's why I'm asking, because I don't really have like strong sus. Like I thought about the triple mind game thing with Toph, but I don't think he'd really lead out like that if he was Mafia, and I think he was just actually bringing up that good point. I don't think it's Spark. Actually, I was playing Among Us with Spark yesterday, and he played dumb, and he was goddamn imposter the entire time.
What do you want me to do?
He
I
likes to
don't
play
know how to
those
play that
games.
game.
Now that I think about it, so this
I
whole
do not know how to
golden
play that
gun
You could be
thing,
Mafia.
this whole golden
Yeah,
gun
yeah,
thing
yeah,
is
yeah.
a little trippy. But
Interesting.
so I guess I would play some sus on Spark for now.
Hey,
I think-
in my
I
defense
think-
during Among Us, I told the truth. I said
He
when
did.
I was the imposter,
He
I
did.
killed people, and I was like, I am at the spot where the guy died.
He
I
did.
didn't see anything.
He
Like
did.
I'm not
did.
good at these games. Like that's just I don't know what to tell you.
But every time the round started, you're like, "What happened?" And
No, I did that when I was not imposter. Also, I'm just that stupid.
I actually think
I-
think Spark is
can
down.
confirm he's that stupid.
Thank you.
I think one of the best reasons to kill someone is so we can vote to see their role. Like, I think going to day 2 and not having basically being in the same position we are now and not knowing who, if we killed someone who was Mafia or Town, like that's going to be really bad.
There's no role
So-
reveal when we kill someone, right?
We can
We
vote
Town
vote
to
gets to
roll.
vote on
And
one vote.
I'd personally rather know that like soon rather than
We should
later.
catch in on that as soon as possible. I agree.
I'm trying to know stuff right now because I don't think we know a lot.
Here's
Sure.
what I think. Spark's dumb. Face Roll has not said nothing.
I've said some things.
You have not
This
said
is-
anything.
This is the first time I
You've
played
been the
a-
quietest person in this chat.
No,
By
It's
far.
True.
I
Yeah,
played Among Us
absolutely.
before, but
It's
I
true.
played Mafia like once.
I would
But-
say in my experience, first timers when they are Mafia, they usually stay quiet as fuck, and then they
Interesting.
always use the They always use the well,
Yeah.
this is my first time playing as an excuse,
Yeah.
and that's worked a lot
Such
of
an
times.
apt observation. I've been
This
talking
is-
a lot.
Except for you. Except for you.
Makes sense.
You're a different kind of guy, Squid.
Toph, give me your thoughts. Toph, give me your thoughts. What's going
I
on?
was thinking the same thing. I was thinking face roll is super quiet. I was thinking chilling is quiet and also looks a little schlumped, but
Shut up. What's up with your webcam?
I think it's just the webcam is panned up.
It's
so
just
it
like
looks
really
schlumped.
high up.
Yeah,
I'll sit up
they
a
got
little
little
bit if
bit
it
of
helps.
Johnny camera.
I'll sit up too. Just for you.
Yeah.
All
This
right,
would be
so
the Johnny angle.
we are running out of time. So are
Okay,
you guys
this is
gonna
what
vote
I-
off someone?
Town reads. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously everything's soft. It's not like Among Us where you've been hanging out with people and all that. Spark feels pretty clear to me. I think it's just being a goofball. I feel good about Squid. I mean, Squid might be a fucking. He literally has never played before. I had to explain the rules from 10 minutes ago. He has
I'd be
talked a lot.
playing
He's
so sick
contributing.
if I was Mafia right now, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're Mafia, I don't think you're the first person to go. We should go after anyway. I'd be more comfortable going after face roll. Blur seems fine. Mango seems fine. I mean, the 12-0 thing is like I said, I think a lot of people could make that joke.
It's also very impressive.
To go 12-0.
Just going. Yeah.
In this current day and age when everyone's so good. Yeah.
Going
Good.
a 6 out of 10. I mean, most people have to go a 7.5 minimum to go 12-0.
Any true
All right,
Mango
guys, you
fan
got 2
knows he would
minutes.
be playing
Please,
better.
please decide on someone if you're gonna decide on someone.
I'm definitely Town. So
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, well,
Just
then
so
there
you
you go.
know.
It's not.
Yeah.
Very
I feel
believable.
like that.
Very
Do you have a
believable.
golden gun, Griffin?
of course.
So it sounds
don't
like the
trust these
three
sheep.
people.
I don't like what these chic fucks are doing right now.
The golden gun, dude.
Cheeks.
You're causing commotion in the town, dude.
What were you gonna say, Blur?
So it sounds like we need to do a vote right now, even just to learn things. And it sounds like the three people that have been said the most is Chillin', Face Roll, and Spark. And I'll second anyone who on any of those three people,
very
just so we
Mafia.
can
Talk.
just so we can hear like defenses and go for it, because I feel like we have nothing right now, and we need to do a vote.
Chilling.
All right, I'll second it.
Okay, so who was the first accusation? Sorry, I didn't hear it.
Chillin'.
Yeah, but who did it?
Squid.
Okay, Squid. So you get 20 seconds, and then Blur gets 20 seconds, and then Chillin gets a defense.
Yeah. So once again, my gut feeling was just based off initially reading the note and hearing like what type of person would make that joke. I don't think Mango would make the joke. I think he would find the joke funny and laugh at it and encourage the joke, which is what he's doing. But I don't think he would be the one to make the joke. But I think that Chillin's, I just feel like it's his type of humor. And then the fact that he hasn't talked at all after that just makes me a little.
I had talked. All right, go. It's fine.
You sat up and adjusted your chair, so that's so yeah. That's
All right,
basically
Blur.
the advice.
All right, so I was Mafia with Chillin' yesterday, and he also didn't talk like at all in that game. He could have also been tired then, but it's also true he didn't like talk, literally the whole time. Basically, didn't talk. And he did make a note in that game that framed Mango. Remember, there was a frame Mango note that was very similar. But I don't like. I genuinely don't know if it's him. I'm just saying that's something better to go off of than what I feel like anything else we have.
All right,
That's all.
Chillin defense.
All right. The note yesterday wasn't necessarily meant to frame Mango, but even if it was, I'm not that much of a scrub that I would do the same exact thing to start today's game. I think that's really fucking dumb. I'm legit just tired, and it's hard to talk in this game when in Discord anyone can just talk whenever they want. You guys can kill me if you want, but I'm town, and that's just getting rid of another town member. I mean, I haven't been contributing much, so I understand though. This is not my finest weekend of Mafia. I'm telling you, I'm town though, and then once just numbers game wise, if you guys shut up. If you guys kill me, then that leaves us with 4-2. Because I'm not Mafia, that would leave. They're gonna kill someone tonight, and then it's 4-2. You're in bad shape at that point. Whoever uses the golden gun, if they hit a town, then the game's basically over at that point.
Before we kill you off, do you have any suspicions?
Shut up, Squid. I'm done with you, Squid. I honestly, I am kind of thinking that Mango might be pulling the double mind game on this one. That's just my early feel. Aside from that, one of the Sheiks or Squid's bitch ass, who I liked until about 2 minutes ago. I was a big Squid fan until about 2 minutes
ago.
ago.
If I kill you but win you the game, it's totally worth it in the end, right? So
no.
true.
So, I mean,
Scored
yeah,
for-
I'm town. You guys are fucking up. That's all I have to say. I know I'm gonna die here, so you guys are fucking up. Good work,
Okay,
team, you
so
dumb
we're gonna-
assholes.
So we're gonna vote. So everyone, put your head down, so that everyone can not see the votes, including you, Chillin. Put your head down.
How do we?
And we need 5 votes since there's 8 people to vote off Chillin. And if you'd like to vote him off, raise your hand. Okay, everybody, heads up. Only 2 people voted. You
Wow.
keep your hands up. Keep your hands up if you
I'll
voted.
remember this, Hugo.
Maybe
It's two
Squid
hands.
and Hugo are the 2 people that
And
voted.
face roll. I see a
I,
hand there.
I had my hand up.
Oh,
too.
okay. Sorry.
Maybe-
3
maybe
people.
it wasn't-
Go. Interesting.
It might not have been in the.
All right. So the
Wait,
3
Blur,
people voted.
Blur didn't vote even though you seconded the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I said
You're just
from the
trying to move.
beginning I want to get information, and I think the votes are information.
Oh, okay,
think-
that makes sense.
A defense is information too.
Ah.
Wait, can we still talk?
Yeah.
So who voted? It was
Is it
face
the-
roll.
Yeah,
Squid,
face roll,
Hugo. Oh, it wasn't the
Squid,
cheap vote.
and
There's the
Hugo.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Chillins Town is a little defense. Usually he's, I don't know. I can tell when he's lying because he's shitty at it. So I think he's okay in my book. I think there's definitely one mafia within the 3 people who voted. That's just usually how it goes. Newbie mafia wants to kill one. So within them 3, I think there's one.
I think
I don't
they
really know
thought.
who, but
I
it's
think
like,
they
oh, I
thought
gotta
that
be
he'd
up there.
die. I think they thought he'd die. He even said, "Oh, I think I'm gonna die right now." So I think a Mafia would have probably jumped on this. I am
What if
getting
Chillin was a
pretty
bad
good
guy?
vibes from Hugo. So Squid and Face Roll are the ones I'm looking
Yeah,
at right
I
now.
wanna
Okay.
I wanna explain why I decided in the end. So I was
Sure.
buying the tired reason and like the woe is me thing going on, and I was feeling it, but then he did a defense at the very end that struck me as very similar as to why he was defending his votes last time, where it was who was it that he turned on? Sunsei.
Blur.
Where
Oh.
Sunsei was talking about Chillin yesterday, same accusation. I was feeling fine about Chillin until he did the whole, well, now that you accused me, that's why I voted for him kind of explanation. So that whole thing with Squid right there is what flipped me at the end. I wasn't sure
I don't think he's
initially.
Mafia. I just hate him.
But like just the whole like I guess what I'm saying is that when Chillin's Mafia and he feels like he's getting a strong accusation, then that's when the deflection starts. And so that's why I was feeling like there's an opportunity to start deflecting, and then Chillin took it. And then the whole and the other thing that was similar is the whole, you guys vote me off, you're fucking up. He was doing that yesterday where you guys are going to lose the game if you vote me off. So both of those similarities to yesterday's arguments made me think that possibly it's a good vote. And that's
All
why
right.
I ended up switching towards
Okay.
this.
All right,
can I-
guys. Can I just
Yeah.
say one thing? If you guys don't decide on someone soon, we're just gonna go to sleep. So
Cool.
can't have this
Let's,
last forever. We want to play at least one more game. So
Do we kill here? What's the numbers? Who are the mafia nerds?
You can kill here.
I think
We-
I think
we
we
can
kill
survive.
here.
We can survive one day of no killing. I think.
I
but
think
if-
there's good enough odds on Griffin Squid that
Let's
I'd
get rid of one
rather.
more and move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
I'm
let's just
down.
get rid of him. I don't know which one, but
I feel like that's assuming Chillin wasn't a bad guy, you know?
I think. I
Hey.
mean, he convinced me. Also,
Squid,
so-
why'd you
come
vote for
at him like
Chillin? Squid, why'd you vote for Chillin?
I gave my reason, and his defense didn't convince me otherwise. He didn't really say anything that would make me think, like, he didn't address my initial reason of just being like, I don't know, it just seems like his kind of joke, and then he's been quiet. He kind of just said he's tired, but
I
don't
did
know.
address that. I said that would be fucking stupid if I
Oh,
framed
no.
Mango 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, but you also said you didn't frame Mango yesterday.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
true.
That's true. You did.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Say that.
that's just because I'm stupid. That's just stupidity.
He is stupid.
That has nothing to do with.
Griffin,
As for me, I just thought the 2 out of 8 was for the chance of him being Mafia was like what you were supposed to do. The way he was wording it is like, it is the smart thing for you guys to vote me off, so I understand you guys are going to. And I was like, oh, it's the smart thing? Okay, sure. As fellow town, I will make sure it goes through if that's what it's supposed to do for town.
Sorry, do we have,
Town wins
another
the game by voting
accusation?
people off.
Do we have another accusation, or I'm gonna random?
Blair,
I'm
you
flip a
pick
coin
one
to go to
and
sleep.
I will vote.
I'll go with Griffin. I think
second.
let's do face roll.
All right. So who accused?
Blair, I second.
Okay. So Blur, you go first.
I think we have a Mafia among the 3 that voted for Chillin because I think they thought that Chillin was dead. I thought of the 3 defenses, Griffin's was the weakest. He's basically like, I'm Town, and I think Towns would vote for Chillin, and I don't think any like or maybe you could extend it to think to vote for Chillin, but I don't think anything Chillin did so far was sus enough to vote for him. So I don't know. I think that Griff's you might not be it, but you're the best we got right now.
I'm definitely not, and also. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's the reason why. Okay, I actually think it's Squid because when we were talking in the very earlier in the game, Toph was like, "Oh, I think like if I were Mafia, which I'm not, I would have also done a 12-0 thing." And then Squid said something about making a 12-1 joke, and the way he worded it made me think that he slipped up in admitting that he was Mafia. He said like, "Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing 12-1," and then no one else said anything, and I was kind of going to save that for later, but.
Okay, and then Mango, you get your accusation.
I'm just going with Blur because he played so bad yesterday that there's no physical, statistically way he could play terrible 2 days in a row. So I'm going to roll with him. Yeah, it's true. This is just numbers.
How is that not indicative that he's going to play bad 2 days in a row?
You're indicative. Prime Blur's never played bad 2 days in a row. You
That's
shut
right.
your mouth. You're next. That's right. We're gonna kill Face Roll and then we're killing Squid. And
All
then
right,
Mango can't lose today.
Okay,
Mango
so
can't lose today.
Face roll gets a defense now, and then we'll vote.
Okay, well, that was pretty much my defense. I didn't really want to do this, but I do actually have the golden gun. So,
Shocker, you were quiet the whole time.
yeah,
Well,
so I don't know. I'm the only person that I'm sus of. The only
Shoot
person
Squid.
Shoot
fucking Squid.
That's the only person I'm sus of, and
Do
then
it.
also he was one of the people who voted for him. So I'll say final
Fucking
shot.
shoot the shit out of him, dude.
Final shot. I will kill Squid.
Shoot
All right, so
And I'm down to die.
he is the golden gun, and he is shooting Squid, and Squid is Town. So Griffin, you're dead.
All right.
But Squid is confirmed. Squid is confirmed Town. Squid is confirmed Town. So Griffin, you can turn off your camera.
That's work though. That confirms the vote.
All right,
We learned
so
a
now,
lot.
So
We learned a lot.
unless you guys accuse someone in the next 5 seconds, we are going to sleep.
I say we split.
Whoa, wait, Toph, wait. I think we gotta kill. Let's settle it tomorrow.
Toph accused Blur.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't.
I won't second
Blur. I
that.
said-
Somebody wants to second it.
He did, but no one seconded it. So.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
we want a second or not? Otherwise, you go to bed.
No, not yet.
Bedtime?
I'm down for bedtime.
We're all good.
All right, we're gonna go to sleep. Everybody,
so
everybody,
dead.
turn off your cameras. Everybody,
my
turn
God.
off your cameras. Mute your mics, so that people can't hear you typing. If you're Mafia, mute your mics. Okay. Can only say names. So say the name of the person you want to kill. Only names, please. Only names. Name of the person that you want to kill. And then also say the note that you're leaving on the name. Okay. Everybody turn your cameras on. Unmute yourselves. And Squid is dead. Squid is dead.
Shocker.
Turn off turn off
Makes
your camera,
sense.
Squid. And there's a note. There's a note on Squid's body. The note reads 13-0.
I'm pissed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
pissed.
I feel
That-
like that kind of just confirms that it's not Mango.
Mango
'cause
wouldn't make that joke.
That's not a Mango joke whatsoever.
That's so beneath me.
Yeah.
I am getting hella Mafia vibes from Toph. I'm just gonna say that right now. I haven't just the way he's been this game reminds me of previous games when he has been Mafia, and
How so?
just a little bit on the quieter side. It's not that you've been super
I've
quiet.
been talking to Ella.
You were talking a lot at the beginning of day one. Then once the accusations really started
know.
getting going, you did kind of died out
There
there.
were some people that were being very quiet, and I started to feel bad that I was saying a bunch of stuff and hogging all the airtime, and I wanted Squid and Face Roll to talk more. And I wanted you to talk more, which you did.
Yeah. I ended up talking more. And then the other person is Spark. And well, I guess so. The people, I'll just go with the people that I'm pretty confident are town, which is Mango and Blur right now.
I actually think I'm feeling better and better about you actually chilling. You were the first person to bring up that Mango would not make the 13-0 joke, which I agree with. I don't think he would.
Question.
I actually
why-
think the person most likely to want to make a joke like that is actually probably Spark, who was also the first person
I
to
think
bring
British
it up.
joke.
So the susses I have right now are Spark for the claim of the role, and then and I guess I just want to understand, why are you okay with Blur? Because Blur was the one pushing for two people that we confirmed town now. And
I played so
I guess
bad
I just want to know the
yesterday.
reasoning. I'm not
that
necessarily on
Mafia
Blur, but I wanna
Blur
hear it.
would have never played well like that. That'd be the best reason, right? Like literally, I never did anything that good. I never did anything that good when I was Mafia.
I'm going to point one thing out that I'm remembering
yeah, go
now.
ahead.
Before I forget, the three people to vote for Chillin were Squid, Face Roll, and Hugo. And
Yeah, correct. Yes, I was the other person.
If we assume
now
that one of those people had to be Mafia, it would have to be Hugo.
Why do we have to assume that though? Chillin might have just been.
We
a
don't
bad
have
guy.
to assume it.
We don't have to assume
right.
that, but okay. So the thing about that is, it's normally a reasonable assumption, but that means only one of the Mafia voted for me, which would be kind of strange. Well, I guess I can't confer about that though. So yeah, you know what? The more I think about it, I'm pretty confident that Hugo's one of the Mafia at least.
No, actually, I think you just convinced me that Chillin's Mafia.
Okay, so
right?
the only thing
because because he just said that it's so illogical for both the Mafia to not vote for Chillin if it looked like Chillin was gonna die, right? So the only word, unless Chillin's Mafia.
If I was Mafia, that would be stupid.
Because you're stupid. I don't know.
Okay,
people make mistakes.
Not that stupid.
People make mistakes, dude. People make big ass mistakes.
Look,
I think you just convinced the shit out of me.
I'm up here. You're down here. You're stupider than me.
Oh,
I guess you'd be higher on the stupidity tier list.
Now I just
up here.
Now I just said I'm smarter than you. Okay, cool.
Here's what I think.
Stupidity list.
I think Chillin's town, but I think we either kill.
Yeah.
I also think Blur's town, but I think if they're going to distract us, which it looks like it's heading that way. And wait, who agreed that Chillin might be Mafia? Was it Spark?
I was thinking.
I think it's a possibility. I think Toph, the only sus thing he did was make that like triple mind game joke at the beginning, but that's not like enough to make like a claim. If the three people who died, all of them are confirmed good guys, right? So that means wait, they're two Mafia, right? Two bad guys of the 6 people here right now.
Yes, there are 2 Mafia.
Which means if we get this wrong, we actually lose.
We lose. We lose.
Given that there's no medic.
We could go to sleep to make our odds better. Right?
Just discuss
I don't know anything about the math in this game.
But then the 3 town would have to vote together because it'd be a 5-person game. It'd be 3-2, and the 3 town would have to vote perfectly. Like, as in they couldn't have one person wishy-washy.
I think you're wrong somehow. I just can't piece together why. But
I mean,
something about that seems wrong. I don't know.
So
I mean, I don't know.
All right, so if we vote here and we're wrong, basically, like let's say we vote
the
Hugo,
town
let's say
needs
him-
4 votes now to vote off anyway.
4 votes? Okay, Jesus.
Because it's out of 6.
yeah.
So
Yeah. I think the
you're
13
right.
joke is cringe, and only a cringe person would make that joke.
Wait,
it's either me
so Optimal is going. Optimal.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm on
Fuck
his
cringe.
I'm just saying what's on my mind, dude.
Wait,
You're
but
insulting yourself.
Yeah.
Optimal right now, it sounds like it's to go to sleep then, right? Like, because if we need to go vote perfectly now and we have to vote perfectly tomorrow in order to win, like, it's better
Might
to
as
do it
well
when there's less
delay
people
it.
and our odds are better to hit Mafia.
Well,
Because your chances of hitting a Mafia become better.
the
It becomes
problem
2
with
out of
that-
5 instead of 2 out of 6.
All right, do you guys want to go to sleep?
Look, you said a lot of math and it went right over my head. I don't know.
All right,
I want to keep talking. I want to keep talking.
I want to keep
doesn't-
talking
We
for
could
today.
talk.
Yeah, I don't think
we
go
should
to sleep
talk.
yet.
I think
If anyone doesn't get it, let's say we vote somebody out. Say we vote Hugo out, and then it ends up he's town, and there's 5 people left. Mafia's going to kill someone. There's no medic, so they get a guaranteed kill. Then it's 4, 2 Mafia, 2 town,
Yeah.
and if there's ever the same number, then
and Mafia wins.
So that's
so
why
town needs
gotta be
more people alive than Mafia to continue the game. And the reason why I disagree, not necessarily disagree with what Blur just said, but I think it's not like necessarily the logical play or whatever, is because if Mafia has 2 out of 5 people left, then it's a lot easier for them to steer the conversation where they want it. It's a lot easier for them to try to, remove sus from themselves or just cast suspicion on someone random or whatever to keep themselves alive if we go to tomorrow and don't kill someone today. So it's not I do agree that obviously math-wise it gives us better odds to hit a Mafia tomorrow, but then we also have to hit a Mafia on the last day. Like it doesn't necessarily help our chances. It doesn't necessarily hurt them either to kill someone today. I'm just saying like that logic doesn't really hold up just because the fewer town that are alive, the easier it is for Mafia to throw us off.
I think yeah.
Wait, the reason Squid died is because we knew he was town, so like killing him means like you're not sure about the other people. That's the reason, right? Because if the bad guy killed not Squid, then we know that guy who died was also not bad, and we know Squid is good because of the golden gun, right? So
yeah.
I have no idea what
it
you
makes
said.
sense for them
What
to
did you
kill
say?
guaranteed pounds. That's an option.
I said that. Okay, so the bad guy killed Squid because we already know Squid was good, is what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't give us more information.
The golden gun kills Squid, and the golden gun is town.
Yeah,
so
and the golden gun already told us that Squid was
The
good.
golden gun
Correct.
did not kill Squid. The golden gun killed
Right.
himself
But
confirmed that
Confirmed
Squid
in
is
town.
town.
Squid was good, so
Yeah.
Correct.
so that sucks for us because we don't learn any new information because of the golden gun stuff. Okay, I don't know anything.
Okay.
All right, so are you guys going to sleep or are you guys accusing someone? I will
Sounds
turn
like
on my
we're sleeping,
camera
right?
so it is more serious. Are you guys killing someone or are we going to sleep?
Y'all
I'm gonna put a vote to go
do
to
we
sleep.
have no
Okay,
more
guys.
time to discuss? Because I don't feel comfortable. Like if this kill is wrong, then we just lose the game, right?
Yeah,
So do we
correct.
have more time to discuss, and then we could decide if
You have
we
1
definitely
minute.
need to kill.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have anyone that we feel we could like overwhelmingly vote, and then that person like we're that comfortable that we're putting the whole game?
I think we have no information except for the 13 node meme joke, and I think the only people cringe enough to make that joke are me and Blur.
All right,
That's my-
I have
that's all right.
I have a little bit of a read.
What's that?
That makes no sense.
At the start of today, this is how I feel. Okay, this at the start of today, Chillin and Blur, you guys were going at each other, full of energy. And as soon as I brought up basically that if we get this vote wrong, we lose, you two got a lot more serious, and I think that's because you two are town, and I think you realized, oh shit, we could lose. The people who've gotten more energetic, realizing how they could win, are Spark.
Look, I'm just an energetic guy, man. I'll tell you.
Making a lot of jokes now that we got it. Now that the
You'll
Mafia's so
see.
close to winning.
You
Spark.
can
Making
kill
a
me. You'll
lot
see I was
of
a
jokes
good
now that the
guy.
Mafia's about to win.
Look, man, I was
Making
just...
a lot of jokes. I feel the same reason for Mango. I feel like Mango's gotten a lot more serious. So
Mango,
that's
what
kind
do you
of my
think?
reasoning. Like you guys,
Mango, who do you got right now?
My town is, I actually believe Chillin. I defended him. His defense, I believe him. Spark is so convinced on it being you and him. So I think either one of you's Mafia or you're just bad town fighting. Although you haven't really said anything about it. I think Toph has been ultra quiet, but came out with the read. And I think we don't know much about Hugo besides the fact that he voted for whoever. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
Or for Chillin, yeah.
My reads are leaning heavier and heavier on Spark just because of just the way he played Among Us yesterday and the way he's playing now. He's kind of a big wild card and starts to kind of starts literally telling you that he was next to the dead body, or he starts giving away clues that are just like straight up and like claiming a role when he actually didn't have it. That was also kind of weird. That's where I'm at now. Initially, I was feeling a little weird about Blur and Chillin. Still a little sus of Chillin, to be honest.
I got your back, Chillin.
That's
where I'm at.
All right, guys. I believe we are going to go to sleep now. If you guys don't accuse someone right away,
I think we're too unsure. I think we should.
I don't think we should vote on 6. To be honest,
I think we should go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
so
probably the best
everybody
call.
go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep. Turn off your mics and turn off your cameras. If you are Mafia, please message me who you want to kill. Please do so quickly. Decide. You have 5 seconds to decide. Okay, everybody turn your cameras on. And unmute your mics. All right, Chillin is dead.
Heck.
And the note reads 5-0.
Wow.
Wow.
We got ourselves a memer on the loose.
Fucked
dude.
up. I actually think that did us a favor because I was a little sus on Chillin like earlier yesterday or in the last
Sure.
day, and now so I guess waiting was good here because I don't know, I would have maybe like gone off the track and maybe gone after Chillin, and now we don't have to, so that's good.
Okay. So who would run that joke?
I think that joke is cringe as fuck, for the record.
So you're on your previous answer. There's only 2 cringe people who can run that joke.
Yeah.
So
I think
nothing
it's
has
cringe as
changed with
fuck.
you. Nothing has changed with him.
Yeah. I'm not good at this game.
Do you, Spark? Do you have anything to contribute that tells us that you're actually okay? Because I've heard. nothing but
Okay,
just
so if you
misleading
remember Cody yesterday when he talked about me playing Among Us, like he said, like I don't know what I'm doing, and if you ever are sus of me because of my negligence, it is always because I'm just that stupid.
Yeah.
So
A question I have right now,
and like I think I'm bored and I made that stupid joke.
a question I have right now, and I up till now I thought this person was Town, is like the only person that everyone has said that they think is Town is Mango, and he didn't die, and usually Mafia kill the person who's like the most towny, like they're the most town.
Yeah.
And they didn't this time, and I'm just like, why is Mango alive?
I hate living this long because that always happens. But I think someone's super memeing on me, trying to make me look bad because I never lived this long. So either I'm Town as shit or I'm Mafia as shit. But I also think the memes are just so bad.
Yeah. Like it's like
I don't really
obviously
know
not
what's
because the
happening.
meme is so bad.
See, Mango doesn't.
it's
Again,
one-
Mango doesn't need to be the one making the joke. Like, say Mango's Mafia and like the other guy's making the joke. Mango's
Yeah,
like,
does the only one Mafia person who types the message like to the? Okay, so
The Mafia have to agree on the message.
yeah, really? Because yesterday when I typed it to fucking the chat with me and Hugo and you just ripped it. So that's news to me.
Yeah, when I was Mafia with Chillin, he
Don't
just wrote it
question
and-
what the mod says.
Okay, all right.
So let's not.
Toph
go in
is
circles
wrong.
here. I know what I am, and I think we don't have much. I'm still kind of whatever on Hugo because he voted. That's all I have on him. Toph has been out of this real quiet, but he's making reads, so I don't know.
I honestly feel good about Toph at this point.
You have only come out with reads, but I think that's fine. I'm not really super sussing you. The only person I really think is Town. It's either Spark or Blur. I don't really know. I kind of don't trust anybody if I'm being real.
Look, I'm sorry about making the Golden Gun memes. I don't know what I'm doing when I play this game. I don't have any soul reads though. Yeah, I think the joke was cringe, so it's probably not Mango, but I don't.
So let's go back to the Chillin vote, right? Like on day one, there's 3 votes on it. Hugo was one of them, and the other 2 were Town. It's possible that the Mafia just didn't vote on it because they just didn't want to put themselves out there or something like that.
Yeah.
Like to me, like okay, so here's what I see is that there's an argument for almost everybody except Toph for me right now, which is Mango only because he's alive, and I don't know why he's alive. Hugo because he voted for Chillin, and I thought it was like convincing enough to vote for Chillin. And Spark because I think that he hasn't contributed much. It's all been memes up to now, and I'm just like Town would have done something by now, said something. So like that's all I got right now, and so I don't know if I'm right, but that's where Toph's the only person who hasn't given me a reason, to
Why
do
did
stuff.
Hugo vote for Chillin again? I don't remember.
It was based on the 2 things that flipped me at the end, which involved the way he would deflect was similar to how he did it in the first game when he deflected his squid. One squid was saying something about him, and then I had the other reason, which I'm forgetting.
It's because he framed Mango yesterday. You said
That
he
wasn't my
framed Mango
reason.
yesterday.
All right, guys, you guys got to decide on someone quickly. You guys got to choose.
Hugo got me sold. I don't know. I think he's good. Okay, now
So
I'm thinking it's
Toph, who do you think?
You're asking me? Fuck, dude. I
I
think
don't know.
I'm most sus of.
Wait. We have to kill here, right? Correctly, or do we?
We have
we
to
gotta-
kill.
we
We have to
gotta
kill
kill here.
correctly. We have to be
Correct,
correct.
yeah,
We
I
have to
think
be correct.
it's over. I think it's Toph and someone else. That's just my soul read, but I don't know.
I don't have. I feel good about Toph, but like you said, Blur, there hasn't been too much to back that. My soul read is still on Spark. I think he's way too chaotic, and I think it's very.
I think
similar.
Spark has played too many of like
I'm just a
I'm
chaotic.
cringe. Would I make this joke?
I think it's a cringe joke.
But
Do
like,
you not
are you
agree?
double mind gaming me,
No,
Spark?
it's a bad joke. You can agree, right?
I think it's
It's
a
a
great
bad
joke.
Oh,
12 and there's nothing funny about 12-0. That's a real impressive.
Mango,
stat.
earlier you said you were so far. I feel like earlier you said you were sus of Toph, but you're no longer anymore, right?
I
They'll be
from
the
the bottom
five.
of my heart don't believe any. I only thing I have on Hugo is that he voted. Toph has come out of the woodwork here and there. Spark's been doing a lot of talking, and I think he's either double mind gaming or he's town as fuck. And you are in the middle. I'm kind of. If
I
I
feel
had
like
to kill
Spark's
somebody,
been memeing, but it doesn't send me one way or the
We
other.
need to accuse someone, guys.
He
We need
could-
to
he
accuse
could
have a
someone
good time.
quickly.
I kill
Yeah.
either Spark, Toph, or Hugo. Would be me.
I
That's where
think
land.
the 5-0 joke is different from the 12-0 joke. The 5-0 joke is like a friggin' stupid, like old might be meme thing, you know?
I think 5 was funny.
All right.
All right, let's
That is pretty funny,
we
yeah.
need an accusation and a second, guys. We can't. This can't go on forever.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the line on.
I think I think Hugs and Mango are the two I'd vote for right now.
As bad guys? I think they're good guys.
I think we're all. I think the town is split. So what the fuck are we doing?
I
We
think
have to
Toph's
vote
a
the
bad
same
guy.
way.
I think it's Toph.
I want to nominate Spark.
So I will second either one of yours.
Okay,
Blur,
I
which one's
nominate
taking
Toph.
Okay, so
I'm not going for Toph.
Yeah,
what's
I'm okay on
happening?
that.
I'll second Toph.
Okay,
Nah.
so
Okay, I think
so
I think
Spark-
I think it's Mango, guys. It doesn't make sense. He just said he wasn't sus of him 5 seconds ago.
I'm
Spark.
5 seconds ago, he said he
Spark.
wasn't sus of him
Spark,
anymore.
can you give your accusation on
just
Toph, and then
gotta kill.
Mango gives his accusation?
town
and
is
then
off.
gives his defense?
I'm sus of Toph because God, I'm so bad at this game that I don't like have like concrete like reasons. It's just like the beginning of the game, he made that triple mind game joke. It seemed like it was kind of a nervous thing to say. He's been like, I think he was talking more in the beginning, and then he got quiet later. And then when people were like, "Why are you quiet?" Then he was like, then he started talking again. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just compared to everyone else. Like Hugo gave me a really in-depth reason for why he raised his hand for chillin'. Mango, I feel like my gut feeling is Mango wouldn't make a 5-0 joke or a 12-0 joke or whatever. He'd probably make the 12-0 joke, but not the 5-0 one or the 13 or 12-1 or whatever the hell. Blur, I don't know anything, but I feel like Blur it seems genuine to me. That I don't know.
Okay, Mango accusation.
I'm actually just lost. The only person I would want to kill is Hugo, but Toph is whatever. Like I said, I think Spark is either playing us, but I think he's town at this point because he's just been. I don't think he's that next gen. He's actually, I think, talked the most. So I'm gonna give it to him. Blur, I think is town. So it's like, but I'm also I never know with Blur. I will never know what the fuck's going on through his head. He thinks his prime is like some crazy thing. I've seen his prime. I don't know what goes on through this guy's mind.
So good.
See? So I don't know.
good.
I'm voting Toph.
All right,
And that's it.
okay. Toph defense, and then we vote.
I've been so busy analyzing basically other people. I'm just town. So here's, instead of really defending myself, I'm going to say my last couple reads. You guys should not vote for me here. I think Blur is definitely good. Spark, I was listening to you for your whole accusation of me, and you've kind of built this weird nervous energy. You were talking for a really long time, and I feel like, again, all of the town members, I feel like, are slumped and lost right now. And I feel like as Mafia is getting closer and closer to victory, like a couple people are kind of perking up. And you've kind of consistently been one of those.
Perky guy, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a perky guy too, but for the
hung
most part,
out.
I've been
I'm always
lost.
perky, dude. Like we hung out a lot.
I think that in these kind of moments where, you know, obviously if we get the vote wrong, I feel like Mafia are going to be just a little more likely to kind of push a vote onto somebody, because if we can get down to vote wrong, then the Mafia wins, right? So Spark, like, I feel like your sus on me, like, kind of came out of nowhere, and then you started coming up with the story where it felt like you were putting it together as you were going along. You didn't really have a read. It felt like you were kind of
That
stringing
is true. It is my
random
gut
thoughts.
feeling.
I don't think it's well. I'm saying I don't even think it was a gut feeling.
Okay.
I'm saying I think you were kind of making stuff up as you went along. I'm starting to get, and Blur. I've been feeling pretty consistently good about Blur. The other person who's kind of bullshitting, throwing susses on this last day when it's actually the most dangerous for town to do so is actually Mango. Like, Mango said he'd only really feel good about voting for Hugo, and now he's saying he's down to vote me. Like, this is the weirdest day to be randomly shifting your susses for no reason. Because if you're wrong, you lose.
I've also said
it's
I
Mango and
didn't
Spark.
really have strong susses from the beginning.
I think Toph is very good at Mafia because you play with like Sam and stuff, right?
Okay, so
Sam
now
plays all the time.
he gave his defense, so I believe we will vote now, guys.
Don't
So
vote me. Do not
everybody,
vote me.
if you do not vote
think
him
it's
off,
Mango
you
and
do have
Spark.
another vote. So it is not this or nothing. Okay, so everybody, put your heads down. Put your heads down. If you'd like to vote off Toph, please raise your hand. Okay, everybody, heads up. That's Spark and Mango. That is not enough. So Toph is now immune. Can you guys accuse someone else immediately?
I want to vote Spark.
I'm accusing Spark.
I want to vote Spark.
I'm accusing Spark.
Fine, dude.
Okay.
You'll see. You'll see.
I'm accusing
You'll
Spark.
see
Okay,
how
so-
dumb I
Toph-
really am.
Toph, give your.
Man,
Toph, give your.
I
Toph,
can't
give
tell
your-
if I'm fucking this up
Yeah.
because
You're
Toph
gonna
you just
lose,
smiled.
dude.
I don't know.
Toph, give
Am I-
your
because-
accusation.
yeah.
Because
Get-
me
do
not
10
going
seconds.
for it could have fucked this up if it actually is Toph. And
Toph,
now I'm
Toph,
like,
give
Toph
your
is-
accusation.
Toph knows how to
Toph
play
is-
Mafia.
I could be.
I don't know
fucking-
anything about this game.
Everybody, let Toph talk.
I'm pretty fucking terrified because, again, if we get this wrong, we lose, and I look like an idiot in front of how many people are watching the stream. But whatever, this is my read. I think Spark kind of pulled that out of the accusation on me out of his
Toph,
ass.
why don't you like Hugo?
felt like he was-
Why haven't you mentioned that
I did,
Hugo's
but
a sus?
because I don't know anything.
No. Toph, why not Hugo?
Right. Why not Hugo? The only thing, like, Hugo's been he's kind of had that same quiet energy of like, I don't really know what the fuck is going on, that I think a lot of us town have felt. Like, I've been mostly like fucking not knowing what's going on because I do think the Mafia aren't super obvious. And the only real reason I would want to vote Hugo is that the chillin' shit from day one, that I think there's better reasons that have come out since then. I think Spark, even the way I defended myself, and he was like, oh shit, I fucked up. And then he said, Toph, I think you're really good at Mafia. I think that's something.
No.
I think he felt.
The reason I'm accusing you isn't like primarily because I think you're sus. It's because I think everyone else is like slightly less sus than you.
Yeah.
Because I think
No,
Hugo gave me a good reason. Mango wouldn't make a shitty joke like that, and Blur has been actively trying to like
Okay,
do shit.
so Hugo, you get
And I
10
think you're
seconds, and then
good.
Spark, you get the last word.
Yeah, so my reasoning on Spark is, as I've mentioned, his behavior is consistent with the way he played Among Us yesterday, and he's kind of just been chaotic from day one, claiming roles, doing even this vote was weird. Well, not weird. It's weird that we had Mango and Spark, both accusations from Toph, both vote. But I'm putting it on Sparks. I also really don't want to get played by this guy. If he's actually
Wait.
been playing it like this,
I'm not good at this game.
I want to say
Interesting.
one thing real quick. Can I just say one thing, like, as the accuser? Blur, I feel like it's either, I'm talking mostly to Blur here, but I mean, obviously all of you. I feel like the possible combinations at this point are Mango and Spark or Mango and Hugo. Are you getting that vibe, Blur? Like, I almost want to do Mango first.
Yes, but I have a third one, which is you and Hugo, just because you smiled so much after people didn't vote on you. That could just be you, a town person. You're happy you didn't lose. But earlier, that's what I thought. I thought it was some combo of that. I can't in my head think of why Mango's alive. I do think Sparks had a hella nervous energy to him. And I thought your
Spark has been saying. See, the thing about Spark is like he's been saying some stuff that has made me feel like he's Mafia, but he's been saying some shit that makes me feel like he's.
All right, okay, guys.
Kind of not. With Mango, I'm only going the direction of. I feel like Mango's Mafia.
Okay, Spark, give your defense, and then we're gonna vote.
Can I change my accusation to
You
Mango?
do.
Or can I not?
Well, the vote, you technically can, yes. But do you guys still want to vote on Spark or not?
I'm still set on Spark.
Fuck Spark.
Toph, do you want to vote on Spark or do you want to change it to Mango?
I want to change it to Mango.
Hell
Okay, so then is there a second on Mango?
Seconded.
Okay, so Mango, can you give your
This
defense?
guy gets the heat off him and then seconds me.
Yeah,
Are you
I'll explain.
this
I'll
guy's
explain.
garbage or
I'll explain,
terrible
like,
Mafia?
when-
You
I
each
don't
get
even
10
know
seconds. You
I
each
hope
get
I'm not
10
fucking
seconds.
up,
It's
dude. I
Toast's
hope I'm
turn,
not
right?
fucking
I'll
up.
explain why.
This is a hard game. This is a
I'll
hard
explain
game.
why.
No,
I'll
I
explain why.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
we
it's
played well.
bad.
I said
No,
we
I
thought
got-
Toast was
Not
bad.
only has he voted
This
to
is a
kill
hard
with
game.
me with Toph, and then he switches his vote to me.
No,
This
no,
guy
I'll explain.
obviously wants the
It's
game
Toast's
to
turn.
end.
No.
Guy is
It's
so
Toast's turn to
full
talk
of
right
it,
now.
dude.
It's Toast's turn to talk right now. I'll explain why.
I can't
So
believe
give
you
your
guys are letting him
accusation
do this.
quickly, 10 seconds.
I mostly gave my accusation already. It's that Mango like was down. He's like, I'm only down to kill Hugo, and then he switches to me. I feel like Blur's points are all valid, and I really don't really feel like Mango's given much defense. He's mostly been throwing out weak reads and has been kind of shifting bandwagons. It's just
I have not
like,
been bad.
Mango and Blank sounds like a plausible Mafia team, whereas like that's not the case with a lot of other people.
So
Okay, Spark,
can I
give
say
your-
one? Can I say
No,
one?
Blur,
Fuck,
like,
okay,
let's
go
just
ahead,
like,
go ahead,
can we
go
just
ahead.
like everyone talking? Spark, give your accusation, Mango defense, and then everyone gets like 5 seconds, and we're vote. Okay.
Okay, it is a soul read, but like Mango's the only one who agreed with me, and I think it's because like I think it's Mango and Toph, and I think Mango like knew that, and when we accused it would make him look better to.
You only flip flop. You went to kill and then you vote for me. You
It's
have no
because I just
consistent
don't know what's
story.
going on. It's not because
You
I'm
keep
playing
playing that I'm stupid card, and it is pissing me off, Spark. It is pissing me off, bro.
All right, Mango, can you
I'm
give your
saying-
defense?
Time.
I'm saying that you're voting for a bad guy as well, even though you are a bad guy yourself. That's my.
You're the bad guy. I think it's you.
No, you.
Mango, give your defense, and then we vote.
My defense is Spark has literally contributed nothing except saying that he is cringe, Blur is cringe. All of a sudden, he votes to kill Toph, and then he's still on Toph, but he's willing to side with Toph to
I
kill
think it's both of
me.
you. I think it's both of you.
That doesn't make any sense. So you're just down to kill both of us? So you think I'm Mafia and Toph's Mafia?
Yeah, that's my soul read, dude.
That
I
is
think,
the
I
most
think Hugo
Mafia
and
move.
Blair are good.
This guy has gone from let's kill Toph and we voted, and all of a sudden now he wants to kill me.
I
with
think it's
Toph.
both of you. Like that's just how I feel. Like
I think
what do
it's
you want
one
from
of
me?
us. I think it's either me or Toph at this point.
I think it's
You're
both.
Mafia because I don't know where you
I
just
think
want to
it's
kill
both.
to end the game. It makes no
All right.
sense.
Okay. So
I don't know where your heart
we're
is.
gonna go to a vote, guys.
You gotta believe me, guys.
We're
You gotta believe me.
voting on Mango. Everybody, put your heads down. Okay. If you'd like to vote off Mango, we need 3 votes to vote off Mango. Raise your hand if you want to kill Mango. Okay. Everybody, heads up. That's Spark, Toph, Crimson, Blur, Mango. You are dead, and everybody goes to sleep.
Yes!
All right.
Let's
Everybody
fucking
goes
go!
to sleep. Turn off your light. Turn off your
That fuck
cameras.
Hugo,
Mute
you're
your
next.
mics. Okay, if you're Mafia, please message me who you would like to kill and also the note. Message me who you want to kill and also the note. No discussion. Just message me who you want to kill and the note. Okay. Everybody turn your cameras on. Blur is dead. Blur is dead. And the note on the body is woo. Capital W with 5 O's. Capital
fuck?
W O
All right.
O O O O.
Wait, how did
Okay.
I make it this far, dude?
Okay.
Spark.
Okay,
I feel
dude.
like I feel like I
I
found this whole
think
game.
Hugo.
Why
Okay,
is
I'm
this-
gonna.
Hugo.
No,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no, no. Hold on.
wait,
I think we have.
Hugo. I fucking
What?
solved
No, no.
the
I
whole
think we have allowed him to get away with this crazy fucking chaos bullshit this whole game, and he
Mark?
did it again, where he was about to be voted on, and then he switched it. Although he was right.
Wait, Toast,
He was
how,
right.
how do you know that I'm not sus? Like that doesn't make sense to me. I've been acting whack as fuck this whole game.
There's two big data points, right? The first big one is the people that voted for Mango were me, Spark, and Blur. So Blur, obviously, he was clear, and he was killed by the Mafia. Hugo didn't
Yeah.
vote for Mango. Why did you vote for Mango, Hugo?
I also didn't vote for you because I thought Mango was fine, and I told you my sus from the beginning was on Spark, and I thought he was still
Aldi on
doing even
Spark.
more chaos. And
Okay.
I honestly think that he is capable of being so chaotic that he would actually
But
do the whole
I
vote
don't.
and put it on
I
Mango.
don't think most of Spark's shit has been chaos, dude. I think the golden gun, whatever, from day one was chaos.
was
But
memeing.
whatever, right?
Extreme
Yeah,
chaos,
that's
right?
fine. That's fine. I think most of the events that happened yesterday made a lot of sense. I mean, Spark, like at the time, I was pretty sus of him because he threw the accusation on me. But then
He literally
everything
flip-flopped on
since
you. You cut off. I couldn't hear you the last
How
part.
are you so dead set on
at
Hugo?
the very
That's-
end, wait,
that's what-
hang on. I'm trying to run the fucking simulation for the possibilities here. At the end of the day, Spark was like, I think it's Mango and Toph. So we killed Mango. Mango was pretty clearly Mafia. Like the game would be over if
Okay.
Mango wasn't Mafia.
Mhm.
So
Nice. I did it. I'm the best.
Spark is
Dude,
so Spark, listen to me. So Spark was Mafia. All of that Mango Spark shit that just happened was acting. Hugo. Do you see that?
Okay.
Wait,
All
no,
of
you
that
just
was
said
said
that.
knowingly as the two Mafia doing a back and forth.
Toph, you just said that it was 1000% like Hugo.
No.
And you were
That's
trying
what I'm
to convince
saying.
me
No,
to
that's
vote.
what I'm saying.
I am-
That's what
I
I'm
am-
saying.
yeah,
so
the-
if Spark was the remaining Mafia and not Hugo, then all of that Mango Spark nonsense that happened at the end of the last day was between two Mafia members. That's what I'm saying.
What
Yeah,
That's why, and I don't
Totally
think
right.
that the
Yeah,
I
okay,
know.
okay.
I get that that's crazy, but I think that he's been exhibiting that kind of chaos where he's willing to do some shit like that when he knows he's about to die.
No,
That's what
dude,
I'm saying.
I'm just bad at
Well,
these
unless
games. I'm
it's
weird,
you,
but I'm
unless it's
bad.
you playing as Toph, but I really actually feel good
not.
about you, and I
I
really
let the whole train on
I
Mango.
know I'm
You don't
down.
need to feel good on me. Here's the thing. I'm not even reading you guys at this point. I'm trying to read Mango. I'm trying to think because like Mango had that whole fucking argument with Spark at the end of the last day. So from where I'm sitting, I'm trying to figure out if Mango was doing this wink, wink, nudge, nudge argument with a fellow Mafia member. That's the world where Spark is Mafia. Or if Mango was legitimately like, dude, what the fuck, at a town member, and he was trying to save his own ass. That's the world where Spark is town and Mango's Mafia. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're trying to figure
literally
out
trying
which
to think
angle
back
the
to-
argument was from.
From Mango's perspective, because
Yeah.
I don't think Mango's a fucking crazy actor like that. So
Right. So I
Spark,
think
yeah, go.
Mango's okay. So my thought is Mango's like disagreement or argument at the end was actually like emotionally sound, right? That was the kind of Mango that I see arguing with someone. Now, whether it's from the perspective of Mafia versus Mafia or Town versus Mafia, we now know he was Mafia. And I think it was indicative of him just pretty much seeing that this whole thing flipped. Because I know I'm Town. I feel good about you. And I am telling you that this whole thing has just been chaotic from the start. And we've been letting him get away with it round after round after round. So I'm sitting here freaking the fuck out that he might actually get away with it. And I think that argument was from because I admit that Mango seemed kind of weird. I wasn't ready to vote on him, but I admit he seemed kind of weird. And it actually,
God, I'm
for
so
me to
fucking
feel like that argument at the end was truthful, tells me that this the emotion that Mango was exhibiting made him real from the perspective of Mafia versus Mafia. Because he felt weird the whole time, and then that argument, though, felt real at the end. And I think he's just chaotic enough to try to pull
But
some
you're
shit
talking
out.
about okay, Hugo. You're basing this off of an Among Us game where I happened to be the bad guy, and all I did was because Wizzy killed nobody, I just had to click kill, and I didn't, even though there was people right next to me, and I just had to be like, and I told the truth because I'm that bad of a liar. I was like, I was where the body was. Like, I'm not good at these games, and you think that I am, and I think that makes me more sus of you than Tote.
I'm not suggesting. So even during yesterday's game, I
Bro.
wasn't suggesting that you were good when you were doing it. I was just thinking this guy
Spark.
gets away with things by being
happening?
chaotic.
Spark.
So he could play both
All right.
worlds. That's what freaks me out.
Zaid,
I'm fucking
Zaid,
bad at this game.
as a fellow crouch tech chaser,
Shut the
are you
fuck
down to
up.
just kill? Are you down to kill Hugo?
Dude, I
right
was
now?
sussing you like a second ago, but you voted for Mango though. That's the thing.
Toph, you were fucking this up if you let him.
You
if
voted for
go with
Mango.
him.
Hugo didn't. Hugo didn't vote for Mango, right?
I didn't
and
vote
Not
for Mango.
only did I vote for Mango, I said, wait a fucking second. We got to kill Mango instead of Spark, and I changed my accusation to him.
Okay.
All
Even
right,
though
guys,
I know that you played this game a lot, but I still am leaning towards you now.
Guys, hello. Okay, so the way we're gonna vote here is I'm gonna count down Okay, and you guys will put your heads down and then put up a number for who you think it is. Okay, Hugo is 1, Spark is 2, and Toph is 3. Okay, so I will count, and
Wait,
you will
it's happening now?
Yes, right now.
I don't want it to happen now. Wait.
Well, that unfortunately we will have to vote. So
wait, so we close our eyes and we're voting for who we want to die?
Correct. Who you think is the Mafia?
God damn
That
it,
is who
dude,
you are
don't-
voting for.
Wait.
Everybody,
One
put
is-
your heads.
Who's 1? Who's 2? Who's 3?
I will say it when you put your heads down. Don't worry. Put your heads down, everybody. Hugo is 1. Okay, put your heads down. Everybody, put your heads down, Toph. Don't look. Nobody look. Put up a 1 if you think it's Hugo. Put up a 2 if you think it's Spark. And put up a 3 if you think it's Toph. 1, 2, or 3. Put it up. Okay, everybody heads up. That's 2 votes for Hugo, and the town wins.
Let's
Yes!
go!
Go!
Go team!
Yes!
Believe that shit!
Let's go!
Let's fucking
You
go!
like that shit?
Let's go!
Let's go!
The Reeds!
Why didn't you vote? We had the game.
Oh my god.
Wait, vote
We
when?
had the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Oh,
I'm so good, dude.
Oh my God.
I really didn't think anyone was going to vote for
I thought we were
Toph. I didn't think anyone was going to vote for
Dude,
Toph. I thought that was a waste of
I thought
time.
there was no chance at all.
There's no
Ever fucking say I'm not good at this game. Do not ever
Oh
fucking say I'm not a god. at
I
this
did not
game,
think you'd
dude.
get any support.
Toph, if I could hug you right now.
And
Tell him I can hug you right
the
now.
whole game, I only had suspicion on me because I voted for Chillin. On the first round, everyone's like, that's a great reason. So I thought Toph was going to get no support for the vote. So I didn't
I
vote.
shat on you guys. I'm sorry.
Good shit, Toph.
Oh,
Fucking go, dude.
That was good, Toph.
Shit.
So fucking angry. I call fucking hugs Mango since round 1. Of course, it's 12 votes.
Dude, that was sick. No, you nailed it at the
Why did he
end.
do that?
Oh, man.
Why did he do that? God.
All right, everybody. Hello.
What a comeback.
Guys, if we have enough to play another game, I will mod another game. Production is
Yes.
going to go home and go to sleep because they are tired. Okay, but I will mod another game. You can watch it on Mango or Hugo stream or whatever. It's the same exact experience. Okay, whoever's streaming right now, you can watch it on their streams. Okay, I will mod another game because I feel like you guys want to play another one. But
Yeah, and Crunch wants them, but
I would be down, but I still haven't eaten dinner, man. So like, even if I die early, I don't want to keep my stream running to keep it going.
okay, so if we do not have enough, then I will not mod. I will go to sleep. If we have enough people, I will mod. Who wants to play? Does everyone who has their camera on want to play?
can we all pay the production to do it for
No,
one?
they're going to sleep.
No. Oh,
But it's up to you guys. If you guys want to play another one, I will mod it.
I'm
that
gonna
was
go
such a
home,
good
actually,
game.
because I'm still at Summit and I have a 30-minute drive home, so I think I'm still
Okay.
gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have enough people.
I'm
We have
head
enough-
out.
Yeah, it's looking like
That's
it's
okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
We
man.
can play
I-
tomorrow
what a way to
after the
end.
bracket's over. We
What a
can
way to
play.
end.
It's fine.
Hey, I had a great
Yeah,
time.
my bad. I just
had
haven't
a
eaten.
really great time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how fun.
This was awesome.
I don't think I threw
Let's
that. I
fucking
really didn't
go,
think. I
dude.
didn't think
Hello,
the vote
everyone.
was
Okay,
gonna be-
stream. Thank you for watching.
Got you back, Toph.
Look,
Got you back, Hugo. Got you back.
Spark, I gotta say, but I believe that you are the MVP, not Toph. I think Spark was the MVP of that one.
Good
No,
shit,
Spark
Spark.
played outstandingly. I actually agree.
Yeah.
Very chaotic.
Great job.
I
Half
actually agree.
80% of the battle is convincing everyone that you're town, and you did a good job. Okay, so good job, everyone. Thanks for watching the stream. Whoever was watching, we will be back with more stuff tomorrow. Watch all the good sets, and we have like the final bracket and everything. And then hopefully we can play some Mafia after that. Okay.
I
Great
enjoyed
job,
my stay.
everyone.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Well, peace out.